that spark in our bones tonight. If I lose myself tonight, oh, I know that you're gonna be there by my side. If I lose myself tonight, I'm gonna reach higher up into the sky. I've been living in paradise, and no more waiting on you tonight. And my dreams will never ever die. Can you feel that spark in our bones tonight? Whoa, violence so baby tonight. If I lose myself tonight, oh, I know that you're gonna be there by my side. If I lose myself tonight, I'm gonna reach higher up into the sky.
Hi, everybody. It is a rarity of a daylight stream, which I can't believe. I know, people are here. Maggie, Pickles, Wither, hello. Welcome in. I would love to do more of these, but unfortunately, my day job quite often does not allow it. But I took myself a day off and figured, how else would I like to deal with this other than doing at least a stream? Today's stream is going to be about 2 hours long because I unfortunately have a hard stop for life, which is deeply unfortunate. I would prefer not to have to deal with adulting and life and all that stuff, but it is what it is. But in the meantime, we will definitely enjoy the multiple hours that we've got here for stream, which I like a lot. And we are in the WhineCraft world, which I definitely, even though 117 is coming out in like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, some number of weeks, something like that, I am still very much planning on continuing, kind of like the hide. I can hide behind the grass and peek out over the side here. Hello. Hello on this side. Hello. And up top. It amuses me, at least. So yeah, I am still very much planning on continuing this world, even though 118 will be coming out soon. So there will probably be a Building Bread and a WhineCraft series of videos. I'm not sure on the schedule yet, but I definitely do want to do it. Yeah, so it is, I'm really looking forward to it, not gonna lie. Like, the previous version did not jazz me. And that's why there were no more Building Bread videos, because I got bored. Like, there wasn't enough new stuff. I did a bunch of things, and then it was just like, well, what now? I'm not feeling motivated at all. And that's why WhineCraft started up. But as I've said before in streams, but for people who weren't here, I have enough content in the WhineCraft world in order to probably last me about 10 more episodes. If you ever see my creative world, which is the thing that ooh, that's kind of cool. That god ray right there, that's just beautiful. I'm glad you did enjoy it, and I like it too. Like, it's fun to do stuff in vanilla, and this is very much not a vanilla world. So I think it's going to be a good balance, or at least I hope so. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so if you saw the intro to the WhineCraft world, you saw a decent amount of the contraptions that I have there. And, come on, let me sleep. And there's even more now. Like, I probably designed 4 or 5 more. Like, building and create is crazy, crazy fun. This shader just really messes with my mind. Like, it looks like the sun should be going down at any second, but if we actually come up here and get some height, like, it's not even close. It's like just touching the horizon right now. Elf, how is it going? Welcome in. Yeah, so like this world, I don't know what it is about it, but I think something about the creeper generation is way higher than normal, because the amount of times I've had a ninja creeper come out of nowhere in this world is like 3 or 4 times the amount of any of the vanilla stuff. Nice. How much longer till you're done with the university stuff? I know you said you were doing some final projects and everything, so hopefully that will be up relatively soon. I do have to light this area up. Like, let's light this up, because stuff could technically spawn in here. Like, water is not spawnable. But if I do, well, stairs are not spawnable either, so we don't have to worry about that. But let's at least light this place up, and hopefully this will do it. So if this is where ninja creepers are coming from, then that shouldn't be possible anymore. But I don't know. I don't know where they come. April, May, nice. So on the home stretch, and then you get to enter the complete and total real world, which I'm sure is going to be a lovely break for you. So you don't have to do like work and university and the other part-time jobs and all that other stuff. Oh, rip your house indeed. Yeah, that ever since the like 4th episode of Building Bread, where I had that one, literally just one spot that was not spawnable, I'm paranoid now. Like, I just want to put it everywhere. But okay, let's figure out what we're gonna do today, because I have not had a lot of time to think about this world since then. Since the last time I played. Like, for an update, I am fully moved into my new house, which is great, and I am almost, jeez, look at that, that's beautiful. Sorry, it's sometimes playing this game, you just sit here for a minute and you get a biome, especially with biomes aplenty, and it just reminds me how glorious this game can look, especially for a 10-year-old game. Yeah, a break from the university. I don't know if you ever get a break from adulthood. That unfortunately doesn't go away. But like I was saying, speaking of adulting, I'm fully moved into my house now, and I'm almost totally settled. Like, I'm to the point of where I'm pretty much unpacked, which is great. And I still have a lot of stuff to do. Like, hilariously, I started building a mind map of all the things that I want to do with the new house, and it's getting large. So I haven't had a lot of time to think of this, but one of the things I definitely want to do is do brass. And to do brass, we need to find ourselves a blaze. And for folks who haven't seen this world yet, let me show you the absolute tragedy that is my nether spawn point here. Because if you notice, we're in a soul sand valley. And if you look around, there's a lot of soul sand valley. And if we go to the map, soul sand valley, soul sand valley, soul sand valley. This entire thing is all soul sand valley. So we haven't found anything yet. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this way. The problem is that since it's a soul sand valley, we have the slow walking. Like, anytime that we get the soul sand, it's not the soul soil. Thankfully, soul soil doesn't slow you down. But all this soul sand means that exploring is very difficult. And one of the things that we discovered as part of Biomes Aplenty is there's a combination biome that is a soul sand valley, and it spawns wither skeletons. That was terrifying. So we noped the heck out of there very quickly, going nope, 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 nope. Yeah, it's a very big soul sand valley. It's terrible. The tour of the new man cave will be when I finish building it, unfortunately. Right now, the basement of my house is unfinished, but it's a complete walkout. Like in the US, if a basement is completely underground, they call it undergrade. I don't know why, but whatever, to each. Then you can't count it as a square footage. But if it has a door that leads outside, then you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the entire basement up. That was my phone that just fell on the floor. Hopefully it's not broken. Let's see. Nope. So pro tip, folks, don't leave your phone on the edge of your desk when you're doing it, especially when your phone is new, because I just got a Pixel 6. So, yeah. But that's another story. So when I finish the basement, that basement is going to be pure man cave, and then I will do the tour. So that will probably be a number of months, like probably around 6, I think, to finish that, to get it all framed up and everything. Like, I'm handy, but I'm not that handy. All right, so one of the things that I definitely want to do is, how are we doing here? So this is our auto breeding system for folks who have not seen this yet, because I haven't released a video either, where this is what easy villagers get you, and it's just straight up lovely. Where this is a farmer, so this is what you need in order to build a potato farm. That's it. You build this cube, you throw somebody in there, you throw a crop, they farm. And this is a breeding station, and over here are incubators. So we have a number of villagers that are ready to go, that we can just literally pick up and carry them around. We can put them down. We can say, you're lovely, but I want to pick you up again, and go yoink. I love the easy villagers add-on. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and Pickles, it is terrible when you can't see what's going on with the nether. That's one of the reasons why I do have the mapping program. And again, this is WhineCraft. This is all the joy and none of the suck. So I don't feel bad about running mods at all. And I'm running all the mods right now. All right, so let's put these villagers away. Now, I figured since each one of them has a different NVT tag, I figured that was not going to work. You are very loud right now, my friends, my cow friends. So what we need to do is let's get ourselves an armor smith, and let's get some diamond armor, because I don't want to mine for it, and we can cheat, and we can do it pretty easily with the Easy Villagers mod. So I think what that will require is a decent amount of iron, but we can cheat on that too. So let's take a bunch of our cobblestone out of this and run it over to our washing station over here, which, if you haven't seen the first episode that I had of this, this is a way that we can get easy iron, is that if I put it in here, and this is Belt Cow. Belt Cow is our new friend who wandered to the conveyor belt and will now live here forever, because we like Belt Cow. Belt Cow is wonderful. And something is going wrong here, because this should be washing and it's not. So I don't know what's going on here. But when things are working normally, what happens is that the system will go through and it will wash. Oh, it's totally full. Okay, that explains it. So let's take some of the iron that we need off of this. And is this working? No, why is this not working properly? This was working last time. Sure. So what this should be doing, and evidently I guess I have to slow down the belt a little bit for some reason or another. But what it should be doing is it will go through and it will wash each one of these and it will turn it into iron nuggets. And the joy of turning it into iron nuggets is that, anything. Or is it gravel? No, it's gravel. That's why. You can't wash cobblestone. I'm being silly. So, yeah, okay. This is what happens when I don't play for a little while. But let's pick up the gravel and just say everything. Pick all that up. Pick all this up, and we have to put it further up in the process here. So we can take our cobblestone and put it in here, and this will come out one at a time, and it will go into the mill, and the mill will grind cobblestone to gravel. And then once you have gravel will come down the belt here, and as you see, this will get washed, and this will transform into, it has a chance to transform into iron, which it did right there, or flint. or nothing. Sometimes when you wash it, you don't get anything, which is what we just saw those past couple of times. But you see, as it goes through this process, basically you insert cobblestone and get iron, which is exactly what we want, because then we don't have to have an iron farm anymore. And I'm quite appreciative of that. Okay, so let's go through now that we've got the iron, and let's build ourselves another one of these trading stations, which I forget what they need, but we can just go down here and using just enough items, do easy villagers, and there you go. There's all the stuff. If you didn't know, if you put an app and then the mod name in, it will show you everything that that mod provides for a build item. So it's just a nice way to shortcut to get this. So we can just do the trader, which is iron, glass, and redstone. And that's easy. We have all those things. And I think we have glass. Yes, glass and glass panes. So let's make ourselves one of these. And again, I need 6 glass. You need 6 glass to make panes. That's a pane. Yep, exactly. I added more sound effects too. So we'll be getting into that. This is more than just create mod. It's a number of mod packs that I've put together. If there is enough interest, I can release it, but the first episode of this goes into quite a few of them. Not all of them yet, but I am more than happy to provide what they all are. And like I said before, the intent here is to remove all the things about Minecraft that are annoying, at least to me. And villagers are the worst. So that is the thing that made me the happiest from the very beginning. All right, let's go and get some, is there any sand around here? For some reason, this area generated with a tremendous amount of diorite, and I have no idea why, but there is sand. So we can just grab the sand. And the cool thing about Create is as we get a little further, we can also, if you run gravel through the milling station, you get sand. So the cool thing is that we can have an automated sand farm and have reproducible sand. Pickles, you don't need very many mods in order to run this. And it's really, it doesn't take that much. Let me see. So right now we are running, how much memory? Not even that much, 8 gigs, and it never gets above 50%. So I think you should be fine. Like the biggest thing in here is definitely the shader, which is not required in order for the functionality. So that would probably get you all set. All right, so this will go through and this will allow us to build 2 more traders. And what is it they need? Is it, what do armorers need? Let's see. Armor, village. What is the station? I always forget. Armor. Blast furnace. Okay. So what do we need to make a blast furnace? We need iron, smooth stone, and a furnace. So cobble. Okay, so let's do a little bit of cobble here and yank that and get ourselves some smooth stone as soon as that's done. I don't think we need that much. Like, that will probably be sufficient. And said iron. Nope, one there. That's not where I wanted you. So it was iron, smooth stone, and a furnace, which furnace is cobble. Furnace is cobble hugs. You need the cobble. You didn't get it for just one thing. Okay, better. Yeah, my brain is not here today. So how is everybody doing? It is kind of wonderful to be streaming here when the sun is up. It is a weird feeling. Okay, actually we can just do this. And that will, now let's do both because I want both. And let's get rid of the potatoes. So yeah, it is an absolutely glorious day where I am today in the Northeast. It is 68 degrees outside right now, which is a very high temperature for the middle of November, let me tell you. Yay! Thank you, Pickle. I'm just glad that I can help with somebody's day. All right, so now we can make panes of glass, and we need, I think it was 3 smooth stone for the blast furnace, right? 3, yeah, so let's get 3. Wow, that's slow. I forgot how slow it is to smelt stone. But yeah, so I've got all my windows open, so if you hear traffic noise or anything, I apologize for that. But this mod pack, one of the things that I added in is a whole bunch of ambient noises. So if we get out of the way of the cows, which are super, super chatty, let me tell you. I don't know if you can hear, hopefully you can hear the sounds over the music and everything. But there's a whole bunch of stuff like the footsteps there. Let's turn off the music for a second just so you can hear it. Like, you can hear the bird song, you can hear the footsteps. As I change tools, it makes different sounds. I really like this ambient pack, like, because, at least for me, the sound really pulls me into the game a lot more than even the graphics do. So, I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this foray into modded Minecraft. It's fun, and they're so chatty. We need to get rid of that. Which we will. Don't worry, it'll go away. So let's get ourselves a blast furnace. Let's get ourselves easy. Let's get ourselves some traders and see how many of those we're missing paints. So that's fine. Let's make a pane. Let's make a trader. I don't know how many, like I said. All right, 3, perfect. Let's make 3 of those. And so I think I want to clean this up too. I really don't like the fact that it's just stretched everywhere. It's making it very difficult. So let's do that. Let's grab a villager. And this is the glory of this mod and how much I absolutely love it. There we go. That's our armor smith. The ethics of your research. Yeah, a bunch of paperwork. That does not surprise me at all. All right, so we need some emeralds, which we got here. So we can just buy a couple of pairs of boots to get to the next level, because realistically, this is junk. Because I'm using gold anyway. We'll put them in here for backups. Worst case scenario, we can just smelt them. Come on, go to the next level. Thank you. All right, so it's not the best way of getting iron, but it is a way of getting iron. All right, and then chainmail leggings, which thankfully are nice and cheap. And we'll get rid of those too. And I'm just storing them for now, I know. I'm sorry if anybody is really OCD about being organized. I apologize in advance. All right. All right, so that gets us up to the next level. And lava buckets. Oh, that's deeply unfortunate. And actually, hold on a second. Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, so that was one of my neighbors who got one of my packages that was delivered to the wrong address, which was great. Nice of them to bring it over. All right, so we need lava buckets, which we can certainly do. I don't remember there being a lot of lava sources in the immediate area. And yes, I normally do have a huge storage system. And I will again, but the difference right now, is this more armor than... No, I didn't think so. what happens? All right, so chainmail is totally useless. So let's just smelt that. And I think we get a nugget out of it, if I remember correctly. So, but I actually do have plans for another massive storage system using Create and using the sorters. And using the drawers here, which is another mod. Basically, yeah, very nice neighbors. It was great. So the cool thing about this, the drawers mod, is it gives you the ability, you can only store one item, but what you can do is you can store a ton of the singular item. So basically you can store 32 stacks of something by default, and you can put upgrades in each one of these slots. And one of the upgrades is another 32 stacks. So that basically means you can have 32, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 32 times 7, which allows you to have a tremendous amount of items in here. And one of the cool things that you can do is one of the upgrades you can add on is called a void. And it just basically takes anything you get that's extra that would be overflow, and rather than jamming up the entire system, it just automatically trashes it, which is great for farms like wood farms or anything like that, where you just basically keep getting it forever. You don't have to worry about turning it off. All right. So we need to make a couple of buckets, which that's not a big deal. Bucket. Who's got the bucket? I do. All right. And then we got to get rid of the stuff in our inventory. And yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance that this is triggering and not wonderful. But what we can do is put this stuff over here. And you see this is still washing, and it's produced 38 nuggets in the amount of time that we've done basically nothing. So it's nice to just be able to take something like cobblestone, and eventually we'll hook this up to a cobblestone generator. I have a design that produces, it was something ridiculous. It was like a stack of cobblestone in 10 seconds. So, so what it will do is this will provide us with basically an infinite iron farm, which is fun. And I'm really looking forward to that. Alright, so we got that now. Alright, so we smelted all this. Yeah, and it does give us iron nuggets. Okay, so let's smelt all the chainmail. And we might as well do all but like 2 pairs of the boots. There's no point in having more than that. Do I have chests? Yes, let's throw a chest in here. So you go here, you go here. And then that will solve this problem, where we just go and all but 2, since we don't need any of that anyway. All right, now let's hop in the nether and see how we're doing with potential lava sources. I know there's a bunch down. All right, later, Elf. Good luck. Thanks for coming on for a while. I appreciate it. All right, because I know we have there's lots of lava down there, but I don't think there's any way we can easily get down there. Because you still can't staircase down, which is annoying. I mean, I suppose we could use that basalt column, but I don't have any noob juice left, and I'm feeling a little anxious. It's probably worth it. Or we could just get a boat, right? You don't take fall damage in boats, so we could just take a boat and get down that way. That would work too. And boat would probably be the easiest. So let's grab ourselves a couple of stacks of netherrack to be able to get back up, and a boat, and we'll just go over the edge and do it that way. Creatively using Minecraft mechanics since whenever I started streaming. Which actually has to be about a year ago. I should look and see what my channel creation date was, because I'm pretty sure that I started the YouTube channel in August. So it is technically the anniversary that we missed, unfortunately, but c'est la vie. And yeah, otherwise, I don't know. Times like this really do make me, I would love to have more time to do this. Like, I do really like streaming. It is a lot of fun. August 2020? Yes, yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that's it. And Underhugs, you're being too aggressive about the symbology. Like, Pickles can use symbols. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know why. Like, is it too many question marks at the end there? It might be that it didn't, like, that it only lets you, because I only see one. So it might be it only lets you put in one, and then beyond that was considered spamming, which is kind of ridiculous to begin with. But I can tweet that later. All right, so let's incubate some more of the villagers here. Take some of these guys out. Yeah, so you see how very rapidly this turns into as many villagers as you want. And I've got a farm for that too, that totally automates it, which I'm looking forward to doing. So, okay. But like I was saying, like, I would love to be able to stream more often, but real life just unfortunately gets in the way too much. All right, so we can do that. I had a boat. I mean, we don't need to worry about it. We've got more than enough wood wherever I put it all. Wood. Yeah, organizing storage system coming soon to a theater near you. All right, there we go, because we got so much of this. Because this is the wood that is everywhere in this biome. Jacaranda? I don't know. It's a cool name. That's all I know. All right, so let's do a boat. And let's do... do I care? Is there anything here that I'm really going to be depressed if I lose? No. Because it's all pretty cheap, just in case the boat trick doesn't work one way or another. All right, let's go. Let's try it. Yeah, Pickles, my only thing is maybe it's too many question marks. Like if I go, let me try something. If I say hi, is it going to... No. No, it's fine. All right, I don't know. I don't get it. All right, so how do we get down here safely? All right, so if we come... Ouch. That's not what I wanted at all. All right, so that looks death. All right, so we don't want to go down there because the boat will not protect us against lava. And... okay, so right here should be fine. In theory, we should be able to just place the boat here. Let me make sure I'm not... I don't want to land in lava because that, again, that will be death. But right here should be fine. So we should just be able to take the boat, go over here, and we're good. Excellent. Creative mechanics at their finest. All right, and now we should be able to go like over here and build ourselves a staircase back up. Damn it, autocorrect. The number of times I say that is too dang high. All right, so let's do over and up. And this is something that there are mods that enable you to have auto builders, and I keep vacillating back and forth between if I want to do it or not, because they're really, it seems super convenient for things that you can do naturally, but all of them also allow you to do things like staircase down, which you can't do as part of the default and is extra hard in the nether unless you have vines or pretty much just vines. Like, I was trying to think of another way to do it, but it's like you can't use water. Like, that's how I would normally staircase down if I was in somewhere like the end. But yeah, this will be fine. This will work just fine, and this will allow us to staircase down to the bottom and get all the lava we want. All you can eat lava buffet. Which I don't know why anyone would want to eat lava, but you do you. All right. And sorry, concentrating because I don't want to fall off and die. I am holding my shift key with my pinky for all it is worth. All right, there we go. And I learned something interesting the other day that I can't drag click. Like, I was trying to do it the other day and I was watching tutorials, and yeah, I can't do it. Something about my fingers, like, they're too smooth. Like, I just slide right down a mouse. And I know somebody who can do it, and they were able to do it no problem. What? is that? Why am I seeing fire? Like, I know people who are able to do it no problem, even on the same hardware that I have, and I can't. Like, it just does not work for me, which is the weirdest thing. All right, so we can go down this way. Wow, the wind just picked up so hard it slammed my door. I don't know if you heard that. Okay. So one thing that I have definitely learned over time is don't trust gravel. Like, one time when I was playing, I was in a mountain biome, and I dug one piece of gravel out, literally just one. And I died, because everything within about 50 blocks dropped to the ground. Like, literally that one piece there was nothing underneath it. And like, I cut the one piece just like this, and then everything over to there just suddenly collapsed into a ravine. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get it on video, because it was craziness. It's like, how much often does that happen, and how often do you expect something like that to happen? Oop, out of inventory slots. What can we get rid of? Empty bottles aren't going to help. We don't need you. And we don't need you. That'll give me 3. So I just need 1 more, and don't care about soil. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, let's get out of here and do some trading. And I suppose what we could probably do is get one of these striders. Like, if I can get a fungus on a stick, and we could at least wander around, and that might be an easier way to try and find a fortress. But at least for now, we have the ability to get effectively infinite lava. And one of the cool things in Create is you can produce your own lava. And you can produce your own buckets, and you can produce your own lava buckets. Create's got some really cool automation that I can't wait to show as part of this series and the streams and everything. So definitely looking forward to that, but just haven't had the time, like I said. How is the sound quality and everything? I have been messing around with it quite a bit, and it sounded okay when I was doing my pre-stream tests, but it's always hard to tell the difference, especially since what I do here is not what you hear. What I do here is not what you hear. Ha 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 ha. See what I did there? All right, so let's trade them all. Okay. Excellent. And now we're into free diamond gear. Okay, great. But you can hear me, you can hear the stream, you can hear the music, you can hear the sound effects fine. Like, as long as the levels are all good, that's really all I care about. Like, at the end of the day, the audience is happy, I'm happy. All right, so let's put all that away. And I mean, I suppose we could just, so this is effectively trading iron. It's just trading iron for emeralds, which this isn't great. It's not the best trade, but fine and dandy. But we do have the ability to do more pumpkins. I really wish that I could automate this earlier, because watching me just zip back and forth, I know it's not the most interesting thing. Although, I don't know, like, there's something to be said about it. Like, the number of times I've watched a streamer just, like, repetitively build, like, an Uber base or something. What are they calling it? The Giga base, I think, is the upgrade to Mega base that people were doing. And, like, there is just something, like, almost meditative about watching somebody do repetitive actions like that. It's just like, okay, I can just kind of turn the brain off and enjoy what they're doing. And some of the folks just have great voices to listen to. Like, you've got some folks that just, they 100% have radio voices, and it's lovely that they're in streaming. So, all right, so we can harvest all of this, and this will let us do some trades. I don't think I need wheat anymore, so we could go 100% to potatoes until I build my potato farm. which I need brass for. So in the ultimate, and I know people are probably sick of hearing me talk about the give a mouse a cookie moment. The way I'm right now am blocked by brass in this. The second that I get brass will allow me to build a ton of farms, because in order to build things like auto planters and all that, you need brass to build brass hands. And you get into brass funnels, which are so much more powerful and allow sorting and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So right now, what is happening in the give a mouse a cookie moment is we are blocked by getting brass because I can't find another fortress. The second I find another fortress, I can find a blaze, and that will allow me to build the blaze, what is it? It's this thing, the blaze burner. We have to catch a blaze in the blaze burner, and then that will let us make brass. And then we can make a metric ton of things. But until I can get a fortress and get a blaze, we're stuck. This is where we're stuck right now, which is why we're kind of doing these things. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And it's like, I don't know whether to laugh or to cry over it. So, but we are almost at 30 levels, which will be wonderful for enchanting. So let's yank out these pumpkins, and that will allow us to trade for that. Yeah, because I really want to do some basic enchanting too. And just do the wheat, and then we can just... You are loud. I need to do something about you. Alright, so we can get rid of all those seeds. We can convert all this to paper, and again do some basic trading. And then that will let us go here, and he's refreshed the lava buckets. So let's go through and get the lava buckets again. And I'm very excited to see what this trader has, because he has Silk Touch and Efficiency 5. If he has Mending down here, he will be like, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now, because we can. If he has like Mending or something, he will be the most amazing trader ever. Drum roll, please. Ah, that's almost as bad as Curse of Binding. I can't say you're a disappointment because of that, but that is not helpful. It's not helpful at all. I don't get you. You were doing so well. You were doing so well. Sigh. It is what it is. Alright, so let's see how much iron we have from all our cobblestone that we needed the other day. So not a ton, but enough to make ourselves at least a couple more buckets. And what is this? He's like right at the threshold anyway. 2 trades will get him over. But so we'll do that. We'll do that. Oh, I have some. I don't even need to do it. Good job, Hugs. There we go. Excellent. And level 30. Victory is ours. All right, so now we just need to get this and we can get our full set. Fire protection, I'll take that one. And the rest are meh, but we can always just disenchant them and then re-enchant it. Okay, so diamond pickaxe. What do we get off of this with 30 levels? Unbreaking 3. Not terrible. We already have... Nope, that's not. That's what I wanted. Yeah. So we have... I think we have Mending on one of our villager friends over here already. So we don't have to worry about the fact that this one is low level, right? Fortune... No, it was one of these. So let's take our trader cubes. And we're going to have to make this look a heck of a lot nicer because I really don't like it right now. But this is also one of the advantages, is you can just take the traders and you can put them somewhere else. And see, he has looting, he has efficient. I know I had a Mending villager. Or a Mending, oh, he's over here. Mending, there we go. All right. So, don't need you anymore, and don't need you anymore. You can go back in here. Yeah, you see why I like the Easy Villagers pack? It's so much more pleasant. Alright. Okay, so again, give a mouse cookie. How much do we have of the emeralds? Not that many. So we can take that, and that'll get us at least a little bit more. And what we'll do is we'll come over here where our other system is processing our very simple wheat farm. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. You don't have to apologize. I am glad people are here. Like, whenever you come is great. However long you can stay is great. Do not worry about it. All right, so we can take all this, and this will give us some trades. Sweet, we can almost put the entire thing in. And then put that back on. And we just have to replant where we just destroyed, which is a-okay. But again, this is another section that is the problem with brass, because once I get brass, I can create portable storage interfaces, which the portable storage interface allows us to come through and auto unload so that I don't have to turn this thing off and break it every single time that I want to get items out of it. So, snap. Nope, not yet. Just about. It's gonna snap. Like, all right, there's no point. I'm just gonna, let's just break it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I want to carry it for nothing. So what happens is once we get a portable storage interface, we just put it on the outside here, and then every time it connects with the other portable storage interface, which will be like right here, it'll drain everything automatically out of these chests. So it will be really nice once we can do that. But again, give a mouse a cookie, because we can't find a fortress. We found 2 strongholds. Hello, belled cow. 2 strongholds and 0 fortresses. And in case you weren't here for the last time that I streamed, as part of our stronghold journey, in 2 chests, we found 2 pig step discs and the banner pattern of the snout. Like, literally back-to-back chests. It was hilarious, to say the least. You all go in there, and let's trade for some more emeralds. So that will get us, we don't need, we have 33, so let's buy ourselves the helmet, and we need 2 more for the pants, which is 100% okay. And we can do trade for paper. You disappointed me, so we'll start trading with you instead. Not enough. Not enough. I've been watching, what's his name? Paul Hibbard, as part of my home automation journey for my new house. And he has a Jeff Bezos character that he does that every time he talks about Amazon, he talks about how Jeff Bezos doesn't have enough money and doesn't have enough yachts. And he always does the character as like, every time he cuts on, it's like, not enough yachts. And that's what I was evidently just channeling by accident right there. So that is the cause of my little laugh. Steak, hello, welcome in. Welcome to our rare while the sun is upstream. All right, do I need any of this? I don't think so. Soul sand is one of the things we can wash though. So we can put it here, and Belt Cow will happily observe as we go. And this will turn into nether quartz and occasionally gold. So hopefully, yeah, you see it's turning into gold and hopefully quartz. Yeah, we had a gold nugget there, nether quartz. Good. Working as it's supposed to be. Working as intended. So the thing I like about that is that normally anytime that you get that, unless you're going to be making cobble columns, they're largely useless. I never had 2,000 subs, unfortunately. But a lot of that is also because I have not been heavily promoting the stream as much as I wanted to. Steak, I don't know if you were around when I was talking earlier, but I moved And that has been taking a huge amount of my time, which is like I moved and I was very, very sick to where the doctor said, yeah, you can't do this. You cannot be streaming. You need to take a break, because I was losing my voice to the point of where it was becoming painful to talk. And so that's why I've been gone for a while, and that's why the channel was kind of on hold for a bit. But now I'm better, and I'm moved, and I am looking forward to really doing it again. Like, we had a really nice run-up, but one of the weird things about YouTube is that the way that its subscriber count works is really strange because, and no joke, you look at my subscriber count and it looks relatively static. Like it's not going up too much or not going down too much. And but I'm gaining and losing subs almost every single day. Like, so I don't know if there's some kind of like it's their bot accounts or something like that, but it is definitely a issue. They did what with that? How did they that is terrible. That is terrible if they destroyed it just because they're in a bad mood. Like that is not something I expect an adult to ever do. Like that's unacceptable. I hope you had a backup copy. Like otherwise to destroy your work like that is horrendous. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Yeah, so I don't know what it is with the YouTube subs. Like my only guess is people auto creating and auto following accounts because that does happen. And it seems like it happens fairly regularly. And we can drain the rest of the babies, and then I don't think we need any more villagers for a while. That just sounds really wrong. We can drain the babies. We will go and we will drain the babies. Yeah, that's horrid. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That is terrible. I mean, one of the things, and I know this is a small, it's a small, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I'll just say what it is, and we can decide collectively what to call it. But one of the things that I can say is that anytime you're doing anything creative, one of the things I've learned over time is that you get a better result if you kind of do it a couple of times. Like if I were to go back and look at my first couple of videos, like they're straight up, no, this is the key I want. They're straight up terrible. Like if I look at my first 10 videos in comparison to what I make now, they're so bad. And that's part of the growth and part of the learning experience. So the only thing I can say is maybe that you have that. Well, A, you learned that your teacher is a terrible human being. And B, you have the ability to potentially do it again and produce something that is an even better quality than what you did the first time. Like, treat it as like, I don't know, almost a draft. But yeah, I'm sorry. That is so terrible. All right, so let's refill our steak. And all right, so now we actually have reasonable armor. Let's strip the enchant off of one of these things and see what we get for gear. Oh, what is that thing called? I can never remember. Grindstone. All right, stick slab. Yeah. All right. So we need. Where did I put the sticks? We need a stone slab and any kind of wood. Sticks. No, I got sticks. I've got lots of sticks somewhere. Sticks. But we don't have any stone. We don't have any slabs, and we need 3 stone in order to make a slab. So, and then any wood which we already have. So, grindstone. Steak person? Is there another steak? Am I missing something? I don't understand. Alright, so grindstone. Oh yes, the fact that I'm eating steak? Understood. Alright, so we have that. We have the grindstone. Grindstone goes over here. And let's... suppose it doesn't matter. Let's do the helmet because you have better potential enchants. So we'll yank that off. I forgot to get lapis because I'm a noob. Noob! Why is... what are you doing? Okay. Nope, sorry. OBS was freaking out on me for a second there. Lapis, lapis, lapis. Lapis. So... let's see what we get from this. Unbreaking 3. Let's try that. I will 100% take that. That's a fantastic enchant. Outstanding. We got some good enchanting luck. All right. So that will be lovely. And I definitely want to get some fire resist. So I suppose now that we have protection 4, we can grind that off here. And see, because losing protection 1 is not going to be a big deal. And it's Unbreaking 3 again. How are we doing on time? Yeah, I got a hard stop at 2, so we got another hour. So, we need to earn a couple more levels, which I'm not going to stand here and do because that takes too long. And that's an off-camera functionality until I get a mob farm. Which is another cool thing. What you can do with Create Mod is you can pick up monster spawners, which I think is the coolest idea ever. Like, you have the ability to relocate them and do whatever you want. Alright, so I suppose what we could do is we can begin our journey in the opposite direction. So let's grab a couple stacks of this, and I'm gonna break my pick. So let's grab an iron pick or 2. So we're gonna have to go through quite a lot of netherrack in order to go in the opposite direction. All right. So let's go in the other direction and see if we can find ourselves a fortress. So we want to go west. So no, we already went west, right? No. What's going on here? So east. I'm gonna go east. That way. Correct? Correct? Yes. East. There's an Enderman. Don't look at the Enderman. Alright, so we're gonna go straight east for a while and see what we can see. And I definitely am not really enjoying this very much. I always feel like I don't think it matters how long I play. Yeah. And this is one of the reasons that I hate the Nether, because there's so many of those little, we're just gonna hide your death right in this little teeny crack. Aha. Let's put, there's no point in having a water bucket because you can't MLG. So we're just gonna put this here to remind ourselves that this is the way you come back and this is the way that is safe. And we'll come over here and start cutting through the wall, because I don't think I want to go around unless I can see something. Like, if I can easily see something here, then nope, I see a lot of things that want to kill me. So we'll just start cutting through, because that is much better. I should have put efficiency on this, especially since we have the books. And let's just cut through and see what we find on the other side. The nice thing is that since this is a soul sand biome, we don't really have to worry about anything spawning. And we don't even need the nether crystal anymore. Okay. Try to glowstone, that's handy. Okay, so that's a basalt delta down there. So that is actually good. We can just start going straight across. So this is good that we have a different biome. Let's see if this lasts. Because again, all we need is one fortress. Literally only one. Because I just need a blaze. Like, once I yank a blaze, then we can actually make serious progress. And the good thing, at least, is we know the fortresses go all the way down. so it doesn't really matter what level I'm at. And let's swap this out, because otherwise it's gonna break. And it's not big a deal. Once we get a toolsmith, we can just get all the diamond picks we need, and I don't really care so much about that. But ooh, somebody is driving by in a car that needs some serious brake work. Like, I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone, but it literally sounds like someone is grinding metal. Like they got an angle grinder going, and they're doing something absolutely terrible to their vehicle. Okay. No, can't. All right, so still no fortress anywhere we can see. No worries. Thanks for coming in, and I appreciate you sticking around as long as you could. So, good to see you. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to do a day stream is, but we'll figure out something. Like, one of these days I want to do, like, an actual longer-term stream to see how my voice is doing. Like, once it fully recovers, I definitely want to do something that is a decent amount of time, because I think that will be pretty beneficial. Again, for anybody who doesn't know, like, I'm 100% charity streamer. So I'm not doing this to try and make a living. I am literally just doing this as a way to donate to local food banks. And so one of the things that I definitely want to do is kind of do a one of those streamathon style things that you see people doing every now and then, where it's just like, okay, if we hit this goal, then we'll do this. If we hit that goal, we'll do that. And do a decent amount of them, because I would love to be able to give a reasonable amount of money to the food banks, especially since we're getting into Thanksgiving. Like, one of the worst things, an absolutely terrible thing is being in Thanksgiving and not being able to eat. Although pretty much every day not being able to eat is a terrible thing. So, all right, let's go up a little bit, see if we can see anything. But yeah, so I definitely want to be able to do more of that, and I don't know how. And I was thinking that maybe doing one of those streamathons could be super helpful, because since I don't get to stream that often, there are definitely times. Okay, Crimson Forest over there. That's helpful. Oh my god. Nope. You go and die. Okay, let's hide here for a second, and let's look and see if there's anything that looks like a fortress. I don't see any fortresses here. But what we can also do is we can abuse the fact that we have a good computer and go up top here, where our little friend decided to drop in on us. Come here. Yep, come here. Okay, no problem. So what we can do is we can go here and we can go to video settings and turn that to 64 chunks. And then look around and let that render. See if we get a fortress anywhere. Because I could really use one. Nothing over there, nothing over there. We can't see that way. We can't see that way. And nothing over here. Sigh. Sigh. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, so if we continue on, there's nothing in that direction. That looks kind of promising. Let's try going this way for a minute, and let's turn this down, because we do definitely not need to be running at 64 chunks. I honestly, the 2 streams ago, I forgot that I did that. And I got to the overworld and then was wondering why my system was non-responsive. It's non-responsive because you're running at 64 chunks in the overworld, hugs. That is no bueno. And you know what we're gonna do? We're also gonna drop ourselves a right here, so we remember exactly where we're going. Because otherwise we will never find our way back, and that would be bad. Alright, so let's go towards the Crimson Forest, because in a worst case scenario, that has an item that we need, because we can get the blue fungus, whose name I never remember, and that will allow us That is the smallest Crimson Forest biome I think I've ever seen. And what that will do is that will allow us to tame the Strider and actually get them going where we want. And then we can explore the lava pits a little better. I do love that Geiger counter sound effect. Like, that just... it really gets the you are not welcome here feeling that I think the what is that? The Basalt Delta is really trying to do. Like, you will burn, you will die, you will be irradiated. Do not stay here. Okay, so the good thing at least is we're still generating the map. I don't believe that this fortress is taking so long. Like, if this was a speed run, I would have abandoned this. So, oh boy, no bueno. All right, can I get rid of that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? So, like I was saying, yeah, I would have abandoned this if this was a speed run. Like, this is the worst, the most amount of time it has ever taken me to find a fortress since I started playing the game however many years ago. Like, it is unbelievable. All right, Delta. Okay, so this is good because now this will be relatively safe. Because as bad as it looks, the lava in a Basalt Delta is always only one block. So you don't have to worry about it. So let's come up here and see what we can see. Again, we'll go to 64 chunks. Nothing over there, nothing over there. We can't see anywhere that way. What does the map say? Still nothing. Still nothing that looks like a fortress. Like, I don't... Look at all this that I've explored. There's so much here that I have explored, and we have not found a single thing. I guess I'll go back and try going north here and see if there's anything in this section. But... because this is rapidly looking like another dead end. And going this way at least will be simple. And we need to eat. And I apologize again, Steak, for eating your namesake. The namesake of Sake. Alright, so we will also go over here to the Crimson Forest and see if we can snag the mushroom. Bearing in mind that it is very easy to get trapped with some of the piggies. Is there anything over here? Nope, nothing over there. Alright, so let's not deviate too far because I don't want to get lost. We'll just go straight. And there's nothing over here. All right, fine. Yep, and there we go. I heard him. You gonna come here and let me whack you? No? All right, fine. Fine. All right, so I suppose what we can do is go in the opposite direction. Nope. And okay, gas baseball. I'm not doing good at gas baseball today. So what we're gonna do right now is just come through here and get out of the way and stay calm. And I'm pretty sure we have a bow. Do we have arrows? We have neither a bow nor arrows, so I must have dropped it or it broke. Okay, ghasts. Ghasts, we hate them because they're terrible things. All right. So we can fix this. Not a problem. Do you want to fill in that lava? Because lava bad. And we've got more than enough to do whatever we want. Oh, and he just despawned. I'll take it. No, we didn't. Now there's 2. Okay. Now there's 0. Evidently, the success for Gas Baseball was I just needed a piece of netherrack in my hand as opposed to an actual weapon. So we just beat the gas to death with netherrack, which is somehow poetic. I'm not complaining. Alright, so, okay. Let's just go this way for a little while. And again, I really despise... Okay, come on, shoot at me. Not you. Too many things in the way right now. We'll let them kill each other. Come on, here. I thought you were gonna shoot at me. Hey, did they kill each other? I think skeletons killed each other. Nope. Alright, good. And this is why I wanted the decent armor before I came here, because we were getting rocked before when all we had was unenchanted iron. So having now actually enchanted diamond means that we are in so much of a better position than we were before. Even if it's not netherite, I will take it. Alright. Alright, there is my lantern so that we don't lose that. We don't need the stone. Well, I don't even know why I'm worrying about it, because we can just do yaw, and then pick them up, and then go back to yaw. Okay, so need to bridge across this when we won't die, which no more gas. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, so no more gas. So just be careful. Hate going over lava like this. It always makes me nervous. Alright. And I can hear the ghast again, so we know there's more. Just fill all that in and torch that up. So again, we know this area is okay. Plane. You didn't drop anything. You should never do. Alright, so that way is back home. Have we explored this whole area? We have. And ooh, what is... No, that's a stronghold. That's a stronghold we found. That's not a fortress. I was gonna get all excited for a second, but where are we? Where's my icon? Okay, we're way over here. All right, so yeah, we can let's do the trick again and try this, because there is a huge amount over here we have not seen. And no bueno, no joy. Going over there probably also has no point, right? Yeah, peekaboo, I see you, indeed. Like, we're playing peekaboo, high stakes peekaboo. The least fun version of it. Alright, so that's a giant lava lake over there. Oh, seriously, I'm telling you, this is the least pleasant nether I've ever had. Just come here. See. Yeah, that's not even that big of a lake. And I can just do this. I'll just staircase up. And hopefully there will be no more ghast peekaboo going on here. Because I would prefer not to die. At least the good thing is now that we have the armor smith, it is not going to be that bad. We just need to get a good collection of emeralds, and then we will have effectively unlimited diamond armor and tools, which again is the power of villagers, which I don't complain too much, even though they are the worst about the trades. That was interesting. A little pack spawn action going on down there. Like all 4 of those came in at the same time, which is when I talk about why we build the farms the way we do, that is exactly what it is to get those pack spawns. And we don't want to lose our way back. So let's go over here. Put that torch down, and there's nothing. There's just a lot of nothing. And notice we're still in a soul sand valley. Still in a soul sand valley. If it wasn't, like, I'm seriously getting tempted right now to try and beat the dragon and just get a pair of wings in order to find a blaze. Like we'll just explore and try and find the end gateway, which would be, it's like, and wither spawn right there, like a natural wither spawn. At this point, like, I'm starting to get really demotivated, given how much of a pain this has been. And I keep feeling like I'm gonna walk right off this, even though I am holding shift for my entire life. So yeah, this is so strange. Like, I mean, normally fortresses are no more than 200 or 300 blocks away from each other, and once you find one, they tend to go in a straight line. But we've explored this entire area and haven't found a single one. It is the strangest thing. So let's go over here and see what we see. How are we doing on time? All right, plenty of time. We got 40 minutes before I gotta stop. And unfortunately, that is a hard time today. Unlike the other ones where it's been, I need to stop around this. Like, I actively have to do something at exactly 2 o'clock. So deeply unfortunate, but necessary. All right, so we're gonna connect up to the other line that we did before, which means that going any farther in this direction is kind of pointless. Right? Watch, I'll render that one chunk there will render in, and it'll be a fortress. Like, I just missed it before. That would be kind of hilarious in a really disturbing way. All right, so yeah, there's no point in going any further in this direction because we were already there. But we can dig up because the map is not rendered. Hey, look, soul sand. Who'd have thunk it? These little tunnels are always interesting too. Like, the world generation in Minecraft is really funky. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to go. That's not what I wanted either. Hi, I'm a professional Minecraft player. Well, not really. We'll pretend. Okay. So, like, these little pockets are always interesting. Especially when you're trying to spawn proof. Like, these things are the bane of my existence whenever I'm trying to spawn proof, which is why I spend so much time trying to actually find a good spawning location, particularly for things like piglin gold farms, or yeah, zombie piglin gold farms, because you end up saving yourself so much time in the long run if you act. Whoa! Don't swap. I meant what I said, game. Okay. No, I want to use. I'm perfectly content to use the iron pick until it breaks. Like, but not the diamond one. And bedrock. All right, we went all the way to the top. It is what it is. And it can't be anything but what it is. Okay, so we kind of filled this in at least. Suppose we could go down. I can see if there's anything down there. I don't remember. All right, we're out of everything at this point. So we got to go back to the base. And speaking of is what is. Seriously, this is hilarious. Like, it's there. You can't do anything but laugh at this point. I mean, I could just go in that direction, right? Almost a straight shot. And there are some things that we haven't figured out yet. So Yeah, let's just go over here and see if we can fill in. Why can't I place post block here? I don't know what was going on there. Why it wouldn't let me do it, but we can come over here and burn some netherrack, and this at least will tell us where we've been, so we don't have to worry about losing it. So it'll fill in some of the map at least, which is worth the time. Like, I seriously think we've spent 4 hours on this world just trying to find a fortress. It is absolutely crazy. Oh. Why is this not filling in? I can see. Like, that's weird. The map, something must be wrong with my map. Maybe I need to clear it, restart it. Oh, yes. Over here. Terror. Terror. All of the terror. I should really change my keybind, because, like, I don't know what everybody else's keybinds are, but I just use the default, which means that anytime I need to heat shift, I don't know what happened there. I suddenly developed an accent. Whenever I heat shift, like, I became Russian. It's the weirdest thing. Like, for a very short period of time, this became a Russian stream, which, given that I don't speak Russian, I don't know why that I developed the accent, but I did. So whenever I heat shift, I always go through, and I feel like my Russian accent is atrocious. But I always feel like my pinky gets tired, and I always feel like I'm gonna lose it at any point in time, which for any huge amount of bridging is not good. But okay, so yeah, look at this. Look at how ridiculous this is. I guess our option now is to just go over here and go north in one of these sections. Like, because we have explored this entire spot, and there is nothing. Nothing. All right, but we do have to put down our chunk rendering, because my machine is starting to die a little bit. Okay, so I don't really want to go, no, especially not with the gas right there. No more gas, peekaboo. Don't feel like playing that game anymore. So we'll just go back the way we came. Now that we have basically tunnels everywhere, this will be great for a wither hub whenever we get to this, or a nether hub whenever we get to that point. But still wearing gold, right? Yeah, okay. Not broken. Look at that. That's kind of crazy that they all spawn there. There must be like a crimson waste. That must be a very small crimson waste biome, because otherwise they wouldn't be spawning like that. All right, so back over here, and then we went up here, and let's look for the nether to try and kill me. Nope, nothing. All good. All right, so up here, and then we came over this way and went down, right? Yeah, and down here, and this is our tunnel, and this is how we get back, because now it's a straight shot back home. And I need a beverage. Peekaboo with Slenderman. That just doesn't sound fun. Like, that just that's high stakes peekaboo right there. The other thing I was about to say before Slenderman entered the chat is this part of the year is one of my favorite seasons, because it's eggnog season, and eggnog in coffee is one of the most wonderful things ever, and that's what I'm having right now. So yeah, that makes my day a little bit better. All right, come on, shoot at me. It's not. Come on, stand still. Ouch. Kidding me. I'll just kill you normally if I have to. That went right through you, you cheater. If you're gonna play gas baseball, you have to play by the rules. Fine. We'll do it that way. We'll do it the hard way. And we got a gas here at least. Cold better. Yeah, I can understand that. Like the summer, you can always put on more clothes. You can only take off so many before they arrest you. So it's like although fall is my favorite time of the year. Like especially when you get a nice day after a frost, because all the things that cause allergies are dead, but it's still a wonderful, comfortable temperature. All right, Ninja Creeper. I fully expect a Ninja Creeper. No Ninja Creeper? Okay. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the hiss. Nope. All right, that's fine. We're good. All right, let's put this away. Yeah, mosquitoes are terrible. Mosquitoes are there are very few things on this planet that I say like get rid of them, because like we need like the ecosystem is a complex thing, and you can never tell how something is going to affect it until it actually happens, and then it's often too late to go backwards. But yeah, mosquitoes can all die in a fire, and they seem to serve absolutely no purpose other than making humanity miserable. They are the #1 killers of human beings through malaria. So it is like they can all die. They can all die. And that is one of the things. Normally, I try to be a very tolerant person. There's a sneak creeper. See? They just ninja up. I'm telling you. Okay, I'll take that gunpowder though. But totally Ninja Creeper right there. Just like this, and there's another one. Come here. Ninja Creeper. Almost as bad as a mosquito. Yeah, that's why I don't sing, folks. Yeah, basically, mosquitoes, they serve no purpose other than to make people miserable. The thing that is extra hilarious about that is I have a sister, and she is very allergic to mosquitoes, to the point of whenever she gets bitten, they show up about the size of a $50. Like they're these enormous whelks. The good thing is that she is a living mosquito magnet, so anytime I'm with her, mosquitoes don't bother me at all. So that's great for me, but it sucks for her. So you go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Alright. So, what else? We have half an hour. What else can I do? Oh, I need to disable Streamlabs. I didn't realize I was still running that. I didn't, like, for anybody who is not keeping up on what happened with Streamlabs lately, and let me, yeah, I mean, we could go over here, and that's about it. All right, let me go back to the overworld here so that I can talk for a second and not have to worry about gas baseball. But for anybody who doesn't know what's going on with Streamlabs, evidently what happened is they've been doing a lot of really bad business practices for a couple of years that I didn't know about, like specifically stealing other people's projects, talking to folks, and then what is that? Sherlocking is the concept, because Apple was the first one to really publicly do it, to a program called Sherlock, where a bigger company just steps in and takes advantage of a smaller company and reproduces what the smaller company's success is. And Streamlabs has evidently been doing a huge amount of that, and they literally just like copy pasted somebody's site and launched with the copy pasted site accidentally before they replaced all the text. So this is pretty much the last straw, and it's been talked about quite a bit lately. So I definitely need to make sure that I stop using any and all Streamlabs products, just because I can't support businesses to do that. It's the same reason I can't play Overwatch anymore, because I can't support what Blizzard did. It is really unfortunate that companies are acting this way, but vote with your wallet, I guess. Like, just don't use the ones and don't do anything of the people who are doing terrible, terrible things. All right. So I guess we just make. Do I have enough diamonds? Yeah, I have enough diamonds to make another diamond pick. And we did not pick up enough. See what I did there? Pick up enough? Alright, so we'll build a diamond pick. And then I guess the only thing that we can do is go back. And I don't know why I put away the netherrack, because I'm just going to need it again. Fine, we're all fine here. How are you? Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, I can't do anything until I get a blaze. And right now, like, we've seen the joy and the fun that comes with all this. So I guess the only thing we do is we just go back. So let's... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Take a couple stacks. We will make a couple more iron picks. And then once we blow through those and the diamond pick, that'll probably be the end of the stream if we don't find a fortress by then. Do will do. Ah, rhymes. Okay. So we go back, we go the other direction, and we explore more. Yeah, so I gotta find a replacement for all the Streamlabs stuff, which shouldn't be that hard, hopefully. Personal spaces in your mega base. It's what, 9x9 chunks? Like, what is the 9x9 you're talking about here? Like, generally when I do mega bases, I don't have them be that structured. I just make a huge area that I think is going to be twice the size of what I potentially need. Okay. So what do you mean by personal spaces then? Suppose, let me see for a second here. We're gonna go straight north. I suppose I could just do this. Just start right here. And then just do this. So for, like, normally whenever I'm building a mega base, I just lay out enormous sections and say this is gonna be my storage room, this is gonna be a farm room, this is gonna be decor, like, so, and I have definitely learned to take however much I think it's going to need and double it, because humans are very bad estimators, and I definitely conform to that. Oh yeah, like show-off spaces. So the good thing about Minecraft is it's very hard to make something too big. Like, the larger something is, the better it tends to look, especially if you're going with non-square shapes. So I don't think you can ever go too big, especially when you're dealing with a mega base. So I would recommend, like I said, take whatever you think it needs to be and 2x that. Because, like, when I built my storage system in building bread, I'm like, there's no way I will need this much space. And I actually had to do a second dig out because it wasn't big enough when I actually went and started building it, because I designed the storage system in tileable patterns so that I could just make it as large as I wanted and just repeat the tileable section over and over and over again. And it, like I said, it was not enough. I ended up being about 2 chunks too small of my, I think this will be twice as big as I need. So largely that's what I would say, is pick whatever you think you'll need, double it, and that will probably be the right amount. Yeah, in general, humans are terrible estimators, and there is a thing called Hofstadter's Law, which is however long something will take, you will never be, it will always take twice as long as you think it will take, even taking into account Hofstadter's Law. And so that has been a truism for me throughout the years. Okay. Let's let all this render in. And look at that. We can see all the way over there to the edge of 64 chunks, and there's no fortress. Oh, killing me, game. You really are. There's nothing. There's nothing. Look at this. Insanity. Where do you think you saw it? Like, I don't see anything that looks like it could be a fortress over here. Tell me when you see whatever you thought you saw. Because I will be very happy if there actually is one. Like, I don't see anything. Like hereish? Is there's like a weird artifact over there, like right there, that I don't think is a fortress. But yeah, that looks suspicious. Like, that is a very long straight line. So let's walk over here. Yeah, okay, so you're just gonna try and ninja me from behind. Sneaky gas. Alright, so... Nope. Just a weird artifact. Oh, nope, that might be one right there. That's a fortress. You are absolutely correct. Hooray! And death. Look at that. Well, okay, that's not actually death. Hooray! We finally found one, even if it is way the heck over there. Oh, and this is the other... Look at that. Yeah, this is the other biome that I was talking about that is like the death biome, because it's Enderman, Wither skeletons, regular skeletons. It's death. Like, you go down there and you get mobbed. Yay! Alright, so... Hooray, thank you. Good spot, Maggie. I really appreciate that. I guess we just diagonally go. We'll just do this and go over as fast as we can. I'm gonna need... We're gonna have to torch this up. Well, let's just start building over, I guess. So the thing that I'm worried about is that the second I go over this biome, we're gonna get spawns on this netherrack, because the spawn the mob table is so low because all of this is soul sand. Like, it's gonna be super low. The second we go over there, we're gonna be in trouble. So I'm gonna go back and actually make some torches. But yay, progress, finally. Finally. Where's my tunnel? I'll take your enchanted bow, though. Nope, you just didn't want to give it to me. Fine. Be selfish. Alright, so... Where's my tunnel? This is why we mark the tunnels, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Because they're very easy to lose. Alright, so let's go back and make a couple of stacks of torches, and I will probably have just enough time to get there. And then I'll have to call it for the day. But the next stream, outstandingly, we will have brass. I love it. Thanks again for having good eyesight. Definitely better than me, Maggie. Really guests. Okay. Yep. Alright, I'm sure. Alright, so this is basically close to death, so let's just be careful. As long as one doesn't appear behind us, it won't be able to hit us because of the angle. So, go! And save. Alright, I think probably 3 stacks of torches will be sufficient to keep the light high enough. Oh, don't tell me I'm still at 64 chunks. This is gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, 64 chunks in the overworld is disaster. Alright. Sneaky creepers? Nope. Okay, good. Yeah, we definitely need to find... See, so this is going to unlock so much, and we'll finally be able to get a set of wings, which will lead us to where we're going to put our actual real base. Part of the challenge of dealing with this is there is no mapping mod, which makes it super interesting, because normally we would do that. We would just go through and use a mapping mod to find the biome that we want, but we can't do that in here. All right, I don't know why I'm trying to do this when I can just do that. And you. I don't think I have enough. No, I don't have enough charcoal. Hello! Welcome in. No, the fog does not phase you. You have, I don't know, real life cheats enabled where you can see through the fog. I love it. I got all the zinc I'll ever need and not enough iron. Did I ever finish the mega base? Quite a bit of it got done. But what basically happened was when 1.17 came out, I lost all my motivation to continue in that world because it just wasn't... Crows everywhere. I was feeling really demotivated because there wasn't that much new stuff. So there was quite a bit that was done on the new base, but what I am doing now is I'm going to retire that world and start new with 118 when it comes out in the end of this month. So we'll have an entirely new mega base that will be built in the biggest cave I can find, preferably in a mushroom biome. Like, so that I can do a lot of really fun stuff of playing with light and shadow. So it's like, I don't know, long live, the mega base is dead, long live the mega base. But we got quite a bit done. The portal was done, the villager trading station was 90% done, and a lot of the stuff I'm still gonna bring forward to the new world. So don't worry about it, you're not losing anything, and I've got some great plans for the new stuff. But this is the world for our new series, which is WhineCraft, as in whining, which is trying to eliminate all the things that suck in the game. And torches are the things that we need right now. That's gonna take a while to be able to build enough charcoal. So it's what, 3 to 1? So in order to get 3 stacks, we'll need roughly 25. Okay, that's not too bad. We can just make some sticks, because I know we definitely don't have enough. Just go frunk. And I only need about that much. And you... Silly hugs. That's not the great... That's not what you wanted to do. So we do that. We do that. Let's see how many stickies we're going to get out of this. Alright, so that's a stack. So that's not gonna be enough, and unfortunately this will not continue to process. Let's look for all, like, because I don't want to wait. I want to be done. I want to be done with this before I gotta go in 15 minutes. Like, if we can just get over there, I will consider that a win. So it's a bit of a race against the clock. But we don't have any coal anywhere. Alright, so you know what we can do here is we can cheat. Where let's cheat. Because we don't need to play by their rules. We can do what we want. And we can take and build a couple of furnaces and just go 1, 2, and 3. And then take that. And take you and go burr. So, okay, you continue to burn. And you will go here. And you will go here. You will go here. Because we don't need to play by their rules. We play by our own rules, however we want. And then if we put 3 pieces in each one, then that will be plenty in order to get through. Okay, better. Oh, and this one is totally out. So let's just do you, another stack of that. And you. And then, alright, perfect. This will be much faster. Do it my way. I don't need to do it your way, I do it my way. Alright, perfect. Will be much faster. Yeah, WhineCraft, nice. My day is wonderful. It is absolutely spectacular here today, which I am really, really enjoying. I live in the Northeast, and okay, excellent. So we can let that go and we can move it on. Move. See what I did there? Haha. I was saying things. Yes, the day is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So I have been enjoying that, and I have today off from work, which is why I'm able to stream during the day, during the actual sunlight, when there is a bright, strange thing in the sky that I am not used to seeing. And I get to be here with everybody. So it is a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, you got sick? That sucks. Hopefully you are at least better now. I am sorry to hear that. And hopefully it was not the COVID-y badness, which nobody likes to hear. One of the things that I thought is wonderful is they're finally approving COVID for people 5 to 11, I think. So that means that basically from 5 until, I don't know, 700, however long the longest person on Earth has been around, people will be able to get vaccinated. And that is just straight up wonderful. Come on. I guess I only had one arrow. Fine, back to back ball. Come here. Okay. No fair, no ganging up on the hugs. We don't like this. Don't like ganging up. Oh, give me a break. Come on, let me eat. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, early game. It is amazing how easy it is to get derailed. Haha. You think you can sneak up on me? I'm gonna sneak up on you. All right, so one of the things we'll definitely have to worry about. Oh yeah. It hurts. Like when I got my vaccination, the first one, nothing. Wouldn't have known. It was just like, that's no big deal. I don't know why it's that, why people are saying anything about it. And then I got the second one, and it 100% made sense because the second one knocked me out for like 5 days. I literally had no energy for 5 days, and I was one with my couch, and that was not enjoyable. Like, it's always nice to have some time off and everything, but not when you're feeling lousy. This is what we want, and we need to make sure that this is not spawnable, or else bad things will happen. Because of the biome that's right over here. That biome is terror. Detonator! Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. But definitely, I hope you do not have the negative side effects from getting your second injection. But I'm glad that you did get it. Like, I can understand people not wanting to do things for religious or personal reasons or something like that, but when we're in the middle of a pandemic, you gotta get your shots. Like, if not even for yourself, for the folks who can't get them. I have several friends that cannot get vaccinated because they have either problems with their immune system or they're allergic to eggs, which, if you didn't know, eggs are a major component of vaccines. So for all the folks who cannot get vaccinated, please do so yourselves if you can. Don't worry about it, dude. Like, there is no problem. The fact that you've been doing other things, hopefully they're all good things, and this is a big positive. But also, like, I haven't been around either. Like, I don't know if you've been following stuff, but I got very... Move it. Yep, keep shooting at me. Please don't hit my bridge. Like, I don't care if you shoot at me as long as you don't hit my bridge. All right. Where did you go? Oh, really? The one way down there? So I got basically told by a doctor that I had to stop streaming, which is kind of the suck, because it was doing bad things to my voice. Nice. Eggs. Nice, Maggie. If you want, post it on the Discord. I'd love to see what you're working on. Like, I'd love to see what other people do for their base projects and everything, because like most art, inspiration leads to inspiration. So seeing what other people do and what other people are thinking is always fun, because like it gives me ideas too. So I love seeing it. And please, if you want to share, please do. Okay, Now we're over the Withered Abyss. That is this biome. That is the super scary biome that we need to be careful of. And stop shooting at me. I'm just gonna go over here and despawn you. The Withered Abyss spawns wither skeletons, regular skeletons, and endermen and piglins. So it is literal death. It is badness and madness and pain. Yeah, so I was not enjoying not being able to stream, but it was to the point of where I was... Alright, I really just want that guy to despawn because I don't want to deal with him. I don't have arrows. I don't want to play gas baseball on a diagonal bridge. Just despawn. Just go. You, despawn. Shoot. Go away, please. Alright, we can cheat. We can do this. We can go to video settings, render distance 2 chunks. Now you're gone. Render distance 12 chunks. And hopefully, nope, the game doesn't work that way anymore. Yes, that is amazing. That is straight out amazing. If bread in French is pain, then I own a bakery. Oh. Detonator, this is the new series that I'm working on, which is called WhineCraft. And so it is a bunch of different mods that I've put together in an individual mod pack. So the main ones that are on here are Create Mod and Biomes of Plenty. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff on here. Some of which I've talked about in the new series. If you want to check that out, it's in the description what some of the mods are, but I've added a bunch. There definitely will be a what am I using component to this as it gets a little further in the series. And this is going to be, I'm going to do both at the same time, where I'm going to continue WhineCraft and I'm going to do building bread as soon as 1.18 launches. All right, I got 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get over. We got to push a little bit, but can't push too much with the torches or else we will get a lot of not friends that will show up here. But there's the fortress, finally, the thing that I swear we've been looking for 4 hours plus in this series. And thank you again, Maggie. Your eyes are fantastic. Thank you for spotting that. But okay, now we're back in Soul Sand Valley, so it's not that terrifying. How are we going to be able to do this? I don't think I'm going to be able to get there, and we're going to have to go down. So I think the best bet will probably be to go over here and then do the boat trick. So let's just go do that. See if that works. I will release it if people want it. So let me look it up. Back to a Withered Abyss. Like, you can see what the biomes are on the upper right-hand side of the screen, and I'm keeping a close eye on that, because the Withered Abyss biome, if I end up getting spawns, I will be dead. Like, the problem for anybody who didn't hear already and why I'm so concerned about it is that because so much of this is a Soul Sand Valley, the mob cap is super, super low. And in Withered Abysses, you can get wither skeletons, piglins, and endermen. All will spawn within it. You can see over there, there's so many, like, there's a little bit of everything. And we just, please tell me he's not going to teleport and kill us. Like, that would be really, really bad. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to do this in time. Unfortunately, I do have the hard stop. So what I think I'm going to have to do is get to a place of safety. But there's the blaze. That's what I need. Literally, to make progress in this game, I need a blaze. And that's what we've been doing for like 4 hours, is to find enough spots for a blaze. So I can't really go down there because that will be death unless I do... There's a couple of ways I could do this. I could do a couple of boats so that they get trapped, and that would be okay. Because I can't. I'm too high. Definitely too high. All right, we're unfortunately gonna have to do this in another stream because I got 3 minutes before I have to quit, and I want to get to a safe place before I drop. So let's run back here to somewhere that is actually safe. Yeah, 116 is probably my favorite update so far. Like, it just did so many wonderful things with the Nether. And they need to do this with the end. Like, that is one of the things I'm really looking forward to, is I'm guessing that after the swamp update, they're going to do the end update. Because there's just so many things that there's no point in going to the end now, especially with shulker farms. Goodbye. So I think they're going to have to do the same thing with the end that they did with the Nether. All right, let's get over here where we're nice and safe, and we will call it for our wonderful and infrequent day stream. You're related to everyone. Wither God. The Wither God Void Master Chaos. I love it. That's amazing. Okay, let's just put some torches here so we know we're straight. Enderite would be very cool. I do like Naruto. It is a great series. All right, unfortunately, whoa, hello. Unfortunately, and there's an arrow in my hand. Hello. It smacks me in the face a couple of times. All right, folks, I need to end it here. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with me during this very infrequent day stream. Definitely we'll be back next week at Tuesday, and look for a new video relatively soon now that we have the ability to get a blaze burner. So as always, as ending, I hope you have the most wonderful of days, and I'll see you soon.